gut check time in Iowa Western. The Reavers put it all on the line in the regional tournament. The top 10 baseball team looking for a little payback at Indian Hills. Time to pay the piper at Lewis Central. The Titans and Saints cash in on their rivalry. Thomas Jefferson, busy. The Yellow Jackets buzzing around some Wolverines. And that's not all.
Hi, I'm Samantha Arnold, and I'm a forward on the Thomas Jefferson girls soccer team. The Bluffs Sports Zone starts now.
Hello, I'm J.J. Davis, and welcome to another edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. This is it for the Iowa Western softball team. It's now or never. The Reavers, the #1 seed in the regional tournament, and even better than that, they're home sweet home for the whole shebang. Now, forget about all the ups and downs, because one weekend in late April can make it all better. Just a beautiful Friday morning. Top-seeded Iowa Western steps in against #4 Indian Hills. Scoreless game through 5 innings. Aubrey Vogerill strikes out 5 and does not allow a runner past second. The Warriors? Kendall Schieber KOs 6 and goes the distance. A flock of Blackhawks from Southeastern waiting their turn. Top of the 6th inning, Michelle Trulin just beats it out for a 1-out base hit. The Reavers? Just 5 hits overall. Amanda Whiteman drops 1 in center. Now a strikeout and walk later, Jocelyn Hernandez through the right side. Trulin is in. Here comes pinch runner Dana Husted, and it's 2-0 Iowa Western. Ashley Schmidt on in relief in the 6th. Runners on 2nd and 3rd, no outs. Gets Kendall Schieber to ground out, but a run scores, and the visitors have cut it to 1. Schmidt gets a comeback to get out of the inning, and it's 2-1 Reavers. Top of the 7th now. Michelle Trulin, a 2-out ground ball. Whoa, one of 2 Indian Hills errors, and the Creighton recruit takes off all the way to 3rd. Amanda Whiteman then smokes her 2nd hit right down the line. Fair ball. Trulin easily scores. Whiteman with the only extra base hit of the game. 3-1 home team. The Warriors go down without a fight in the bottom of the inning. Iowa Western throws out Indian Hills 3-1.
When it comes down to postseason, everybody's 0-0, and I thought it was a great game, and we came out on top this time. We had a clutch hit when we needed it, and it worked out for us.
You know, I thought to myself, I need to score him in and get a single, and that's what I did when I went up to the plate, and I just thought, like, you know, be relaxed and stuff, and yeah.
Did you feel with each scoreless inning going by, everybody going, oh my God?
Yeah, a little bit. We knew we could do it, and we just knew we had to get our bats going. And once we got our bats going, we knew we could hold them because our defense is pretty solid.
I thought your hitters took her deep into the count, and I think that paid off in the later innings.
Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about how we thought we could beat her, and that was, swinging at a lot of pitches too. We didn't want to just keep looking, so I think we were ready. We came prepared to play for this game.
Iowa Western leads off the regional with its 4th win in 5 games over Indian Hills. The Reavers now wait for the 4th and final game of the day against an opponent to be determined. Not a bad way to start, huh? 1 down and possibly just 2 to go. And next up for Iowa Western, the right to play for the regional championship. And the Reavers go to bat against a team they've already beaten 3 out of 4 times during the regular season. Southeastern strikes out Muscatine 2-0 in the 2nd game of the day. Up next, Iowa Western. The visitors get something going top of the 3rd. 2 on, 2 outs. Cecilia Alvarez, a solid shot off starter Ashley Schmidt. 2 Blackhawks fly in. And then 1 hit and run later, Bernie Willis punches 1 to right. Another comes across. 4-0 Southeastern. Nail-biting time for the home side. Bottom of the 4th, Hawk starter Cecilia Alvarez can't find the plate. Walks Sammy Villegas, Caitlin Buchholz, and Chelsea King to load the bases. Dana Hieta gets a free pass, and it's 4-1. New pitcher, Michelle Trulin, slaps 1 the other way. Make that now 4-2, but Jaleesa Kindred gets out of the inning. Amanda Whiteman skies to center. The 2 Southeastern pitchers combine on a 5-hitter. Bottom of the 7th, Morgan Hoig, a 2-out base hit. Catch by. The sophomore takes second, but it doesn't matter. Kindred strikes out Villegas to end it. The Blackhawks double up the Reavers, 4-2.
We don't have that mentality to fight and just shut it down or fight and come back at the plate and until this team gets it. I mean, it takes a special team to do that, and right now we don't have it. We don't have that fight. We don't have that inner drive, and until they get it, you know what? Season could be over tomorrow.
I felt like you got the big hits when you needed them in the first one. You couldn't get them when you needed them in the second.
Yeah, I agree. Goes back to my comment about fighting. Didn't fight hard enough, didn't want it more, so.
It's frustrating for me because, I mean, they just gave me the award for Player of the Year and then come out here and go over. So, I mean, we just need to figure our stuff out. We need to get our hitting going. I mean, our pitchers are doing a great job out there, and we're just not coming through with sticks.
There's no difference from, February till right now. We've been playing this way, and until they can make the adjustment, until they want it, till they know they're the better team, like I said, season could be over tomorrow.
A very frustrated head coach, up in arms. Top-seeded Iowa Western drops to the losers bracket. The Reavers go to bat against Indian Hills Saturday morning in an elimination game. Not exactly the postseason, but it feels like it when two city rivals kick it around. But next up, the Iowa Western softball team looks to stay alive when we come back.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, our goal is to help you, your families, and your businesses grow and prosper for generations. We take pride in our community, whether it's volunteering our time or helping individuals, families, and businesses succeed. We provide you with the personal service and attention you deserve. With over 220 years of banking experience, decisions are made locally. We are Council Bluffs people operating at Council Bluffs Bank to help Council Bluffs be a better place to work and live. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking, the way it used to be. Member FDIC.
Jack Frost, you do have beautiful teeth.
My what?
Are they really as white as they say? Yes. Oh, they really do sparkle like freshly fallen snow. This is an excellent example of what teeth should look like. Check out the iridescence of that incisor, the beauty of that bicuspid, the magnificence of those molars. And the best way to achieve such terrific teeth is brushing. 2 minutes, twice a day. Not 30 seconds, not a minute 45. 2 minutes. That's all it takes. They're beautiful.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
The Iowa Western softball team dominates the 2014 All-Region team. Freshman shortstop Dana Hieta picked up Player of the Year honors along with the Defensive Player of the Year. Sophomore Aubrey Voberil named Pitcher of the Year. 2011 Pitcher of the Year Ashley Schmidt also named to the All-Region First Team. Get this, in all 7 of the top 14 spots go to Reavers, so congratulations to all. So it's no wonder Iowa Western is the top seed and favorite heading into the regional tournament. But what's that saying? Throw it all out the window, because the Reavers are 1 loss away from going home for good. Day 2, round 2 with the Warriors. Scoreless game, bottom of the 3rd. Former City Player of the Year, Ali Martinez, lead-off base hit. 2 outs later, Michelle Trulin. An infield hit, runners at the corners. And then, Amanda Whiteman skies to right center. Indian Hill center fielder Kaylin Deacock just drops it. 2-run score, Iowa Western's up 2-0. The Warriors load the bases with no out in the top of the 5th inning. And Kendall Schieber sends one to first. That's 1, and that's 2. Double play, but Chelsea Griffiths tumbles in, and it's 2-1. Maddie McGuire then singles to right. Lindsey Moore scores, tie game. Aubrey Voberil on a relief of Rachel Hanks after 4 innings. Runner in scoring position in the 7th. And the regional pitcher of the year gets the fly ball to end it. Bottom of the inning, Martinez. Another base hit. Later, after a 2-out walk loads the bases, Michelle Trulin steps in. The Reavers outgut Indian Hills for the 2nd day in a row, this time winning 3-2.
When I was on deck, I kind of knew they were going to walk her just because I'm a slapper and I'm not much for power. So I just knew I had to get myself on. If I got myself on, then I knew the runner was going to score.
You know what, at this stage of the game, they have to take ownership. You've done all you can.
Yep, that's it, and that's what we just told them. You know, they got to come out and fight. I think Southeastern's a really scrappy team, and I think we're more talented, but we have to get scrappy right here.
Approximately 25 minutes.
Iowa Western lives to see another game. The Reavers send the Warriors back to the hills. Okay, so 1 down, 2 more to go. And you know, at this stage of the game, you win. That's it. Just move on. Next up, Southeastern. Iowa Western must beat the Blackhawks twice to win the tournament. And Southeastern comes into the weekend with a record well below 500. The scrappy Blackhawks entered the tournament with an 18-27 record. Southeastern 1 away from a regional title. First inning, Jennifer Santa Cruz grounds out to first. Kayla McGilvray scores, and the Hawks on the board. The Reavers will runner on in their half of the inning. Michelle Trulin thrown out stealing. Then in the 3rd, Chelsea King, a bunt base hit. Home team loads the bases with 1 out, but Amanda Whiteman pops it up. Infield fly rule, batters automatically out. Kaylin Chrisman hustles in, 1-1 game. Bottom of the 5th, Ali Martinez leadoff walk. After a Chelsea King base hit, Dana Hieta walks. Bases loaded, nobody out. Michelle Trulin to short, coming home. That's 1 out. Whiteman pops out again. And Morgan Hoig grounds out to end the inning. And this face sums it up. Some great defense both sides. 6th inning, 3rd baseman Jocelyn Hernandez makes the catch. Top of the 7th, Dana Hieta in the hole, and it's in time. Bottom of the inning, Southeastern shortstop Courtney Carl sitting down, throws out Martinez. Still tied into the 11th inning. Leadoff hitter Mariah Latham drills a gapper to left center off starter Aubrey Voberil. Can't make the play. The freshman, a stand-up double. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Cecilia Alvarez to the hole, no play. 2-1 Blackhawks. Now Alvarez, a complete game as well. Walks Hieta. 1st and 3rd, 2 outs. Hero time for Michelle Trulin.
They fought hard. It was 11 good innings. I thought, you know, Aubrey pitched really, really well for 11 straight, you know, and they got, you know, they got a couple of hits when they needed to, and we had our chances. We just didn't get that lucky hit.
Considering where you went last year, how bad does this hurt?
Hurts pretty bad because, I mean, the sophomores, we all talked about it, like how much fun it was. I mean, it was an honor to be there, and I think they all wanted it. It just didn't work in our favor today. I mean, you can beat any team on any day, and you can also be beaten on any day.
How bad does it hurt?
I mean, it sucks. It sucks. But, you know, now we're out for blood for next year.
I wanted to see that fight, and they did it in that first game against Indian Hills, and they still came out and fought for 11 straight innings with Southeastern. I'm proud of them for that.
And so it's over. The Reavers leave the dugout for the last time. Iowa Western finishes up at 39-20. And what's that saying? There's always next year. And then there's the baseball team. Remember when the Reavers began the season out of the top 25? Well, they've climbed their way all the way back into the top 10 and looking for a little payback. Iowa Western plays 4 at Indian Hills, and they split. The 9th-ranked Reavers win the first and last game. The record now sits at 39-10. Reardon and company set to close out the regular season with 6 straight at home, and then it's off to the regional tournament in Centerville. The one and only two-time national champion in Iowa Western's short track and field history is at it again, and so is his team. But up next, a couple of ranked teams hoping to pull rank after the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed Sportsmen. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury, getting you back in the action. Jenny Ed Sportsmed partners with Neb Ortho, giving you consistent one-on-one care from diagnosis to rehab. And since every injury an athlete is different, they've even developed a sports injury clinic specifically designed for athletes. Jenny Ed Sportsmed.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
They went at it like they always do, this time on the pitch, and both teams making their pitch to pull this one out. The St. Albert girls pay a house call to Lewis Central. Now forget about the fact that it's 1A against 2A, and forget about the fact that both teams come in ranked in the top 10. I mean, it's the Saints and Titans we're talking about.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to tonight's soccer game between the St. Albert Saints and the Lewis Central Titans.
Here we go again. Two of the premier girls soccer teams in Southwest Iowa. Allie Demiturco and Lewis Central strike first. 11.5 minutes in, Demiturco top left corner. The Super Sops 8th goal in 6 games. 2.5 minutes later, the Titans' possession game in good form, working the ball patiently downfield. And then Anna Bielik knifes in, right foot, far post, and it's 2-0 home team. Less than 2.5 minutes later, Kaylee Putnam corner kick. And ring up another one. 3 goals in less than 5 minutes, and it could have been more. Kelsey McSorley penalty kick. Too high. Second half, more the same. Lewis Central running for its 5th shutout in 6 games. Allie Demiturco, a force up front. The Titans 18 shots to the Saints 5. Prettiest goal of the day, right here. Maddie Paulson with the cross. Kaylee Putnam, her 2nd goal of the game. LC blanks St. Albert 4-0.
A lot of it was because people weren't being too selfish. They were looking for the better option, and it was all 1-2 touch passing and movement. And you know, to break down St. Albert's defense that many times, it doesn't happen much. They've got a pretty stout defense, and the girls today found a way through.
We were still standing around waiting. Still trying to figure out the right combinations. When, you know, like last year, we graduated 5 seniors that were starters for basically 3 years, and the combination isn't there yet.
What do you like about this year's team that you might not have seen on last year's state playoff team?
This year's team's really young, and I think that we have a better chemistry because we're all so close. And I don't know, I think that without any seniors, it's just really time for us to step up.
Take me through that header.
Okay, I knew Maddie was going to play it, and she usually plays it far post, so I was just waiting on sides, and right when she played it, I went for it, and I scored. I was really excited. It was just like the Glenwood game last year. It was really cool.
I came in a little scared, and I wasn't really sure how it was going to go, and after those first couple goals, I got real nervous, but I think a couple missed shots and a couple saved shots, especially in the second half, really helped me out with the nerves.
What do you like about this year's team? Because I know you lost some key players.
This team, there's a lot of, we're all really, really good friends, and we all like to hang out with each other, so I think that we try to translate that to the field.
What do you see that you like?
Actually, there's some really talented freshmen. Caitlin is stepping into goal to fill some big shoes there. She's done a really good job.
To hold St. Albert to really not any great shots or great scoring opportunities is something that the whole team's proud of, to keep another clean sheet and continue to play really good offensive soccer.
Chalk up this round to Lewis Central. The Titans win their second straight. St. Albert loses its second in a row. And hey, don't forget about the Yellow Jackets. Thomas Jefferson is a force to be reckoned with this year. Now, TJ's schedule includes 6 teams that went to state in 2013, so it's only going to make Thomas Jefferson better down the road when it really counts. The Yellow Jackets looking to bag their second straight win. Thomas Jefferson knocked off Class 1A number 12 Tri-Center the night before. Home team has Sioux City West on the run from the get-go. Samantha Arnold with the left foot. Just over 28 minutes left in the first half. Courtney Christensen to the most prolific scorer in TJ history, and Samantha Arnold buries it. The senior's 4th goal of this young season, Bees on the board. Arnold, a one-girl gang. Number 17, 12 shots overall. The visitors, 7. Now, just before the break, junior keeper Libby Havenridge with the save of the day. But here's something to chew on. Thomas Jefferson playing its 4th game in 4 days. The Jackets shut out the Wolverines last year 4-0. Second half, Arnold again, not enough mustard. TJ, 20 shots overall. Lauren Miller takes 4 of them, including this one. And it's in! Thomas Jefferson blanks Sioux City West again, this time 2-0.
You know, you're going to get that kind of letdown in a sense, but the kids just fought through and found a way. And like I said, you know, don't be happy with the effort, but be happy with the result. It's what it's kind of about, to kind of learn from all the mistakes, and they found a way to get the W, and that's the kind of most important thing, really.
We don't really have any bickering or fighting. We talk to each other on the field, and we listen. On the field, listening is a big deal, and this year they do a lot better than they ever have last year. We talk more on the field than last year.
What was it like coming into the season ranked?
I was pretty proud of it. I mean, Royer was excited. We had some good talks about it, and he definitely put us where we're supposed to be, and he's working us hard like he should.
Hey, I don't want you to be happy with the effort, but be happy with the result, right?
What are you seeing that you like?
I just love the effort. These kids, they've been working so hard since last fall. You know, they've been so excited for the year to start, and the team camaraderie is just amazing. You know, I'm not saying we've never had it, but it's never been like this.
Thomas Jefferson wins its 2nd in a row at home after losing its first 3 on the road. TJ in the middle of 6 games in 7 days.
Together, 1, 2, 3.
Together!
Start from here and head over. Wait
The Jackets are now 4-3. TJ drops its first 3 and then wins its last 4. Lewis Central looking good at 6-1. LC has put up 6 shutouts. That's amazing. Hey, the Lynx are unbeaten at 6-0. Delaney Bolton and AL wins the Ralston Invite, so look out for Abraham Lincoln. St. Albert struggling, as you heard, to find the right combinations. The Saints have lost 5 straight. On the boys' side, the Falcons are an even 500. The Lynx still winless. Abraham Lincoln still scored just 1 goal. The Titans have dropped 3 straight and sit at 2-6. TJ, a shining 7-2. The Yellow Jackets went on the road at Riverside and Sioux City Healing, but still a long way to go in high school soccer. Up next, our play of the week. Easy pickings this week on The Other Side.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
He is and has been one of a kind at Iowa Western. Latario Kalimins has gone where no Reavers track and field athlete has gone before. The sophomore from the Bahamas has done it again, and so has his team at one of the most prestigious events in the nation, the Drake Relays. Kalimins wins the men's triple jump. His brother finishes third. But look at this. The Iowa Western men's team wins the college sprint medley, and the Reavers do so from outside lane 8. Then comes the men's 400 relay and chalk up another first place medal time, 40.45. And finally, for the icing on the cake, Iowa Western dominates in the men's 1600 relay. School record time of 3:09.03. So way to go to head coach Emmett Statzer and the guys. And then there were the high school kids from Council Bluffs. Jacob Barrents from Lewis Central takes second in the shot. The senior's best throw, a PR personal best of 54 feet 11 3/4 inches. Abraham Lincoln's Colton Tracy finishes fourth in the discus. And the fifth-ranked senior's best throw, 166 feet 1 inch. So congrats are in order for both guys. It's only going to make them better when state rolls around. And now, it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by Buena Vista University. Latario Kalimins wins the triple jump at the Drake Relays. The Iowa Western men's track team here last year at the regionals claims 3 first-place finishes in Des Moines as well. And for that, the Reavers men's track team with our Play of the Week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by Buena Vista University. Face-to-face classes start every 8 weeks, right here in Council Bluffs. And here we go again. Another show has come and gone, but not forgotten for some. And next week, more memories. How about the Iowa Western Spring Football game? It kicks off Friday night, May 2nd at Lewis Central. And of course, we'll be there and have all the highlights. And also remember to keep it here for more news and events in your community by tuning into the Council Bluffs News with Marie Zeitner. But for now, for the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.